Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my fourth ever video, and I wanted to make this video to just build my theology as reading. So I wanted to make a video just so I can reference my theological journey, I guess, and how my opinions maybe change. And yeah, I watched Redeemed Zoomer's video of theology words explained in 10 minutes, and so then I just did a little digging and more research about the different theologies, and so I wanted to make this video to just record my theology views, at least currently, and maybe they'll change for the so we'll see. Okay, so yeah, I wrote them all down, all my views. I have a thing right here. So this is, I guess, my building blocks. This is me building my theology. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for soteriology, I am Armenian. I do think that we are saved. We do have free will to choose whether we're going to be saved or not. And I do like his name is Jacob Armenian. I like his idea that we do have the free will to choose, but God already knows that God already knows the decision that we're going to make, because He is all-knowing. But that doesn't mean that He has influence over. Well, it doesn't mean that He has, it doesn't mean that He predestines people. So I really like that idea that He already knows who is going to be saved because He's all-knowing. But we do have the free will choice. And I also just think that we do have free will because, I know that Calvinists don't argue against free will, because they do say that we have free will to do other stuff, but they say we don't have free will to choose God. But I think that God encourages love, and in order to love is different than any other feeling, because it's something you choose to. You can choose to love somebody, or you can choose to not love somebody and deny them of love. So yeah, that's what I think. I think what makes love special is the ability to choose to love. So yeah. Okay. For hermeneutics, I believe that to interpret the Bible, I do believe in covenant theology, that it is an overarching story that is a message, I guess, and a theme, I guess. Whenever I think of that, I always think of the map of oh wait, sorry. I forgot to mention, I just wanted to add this to my statement about Armenian theology. It also reminds me of actually, you know what, I'll say that later, whatever. So yeah, I have covenant. I believe in covenant theology. I do think it's an overarching, an overarching message. That also reminds me of this one fact that I heard. This really cool fact, and it says that so in the Hebrew language there's many different ways that you can say love. There's specific ways to say love towards, say, a cousin. You can say love towards a brother, and it would be a different word than saying love towards a mother or towards a sister or something like that, or towards a friend or a partner. And there's different words. And so the first time in the Bible, in the Hebrew Bible, that love is mentioned, the first time that the word love, the true love, is mentioned in the Bible is between a father and a son. And I don't remember exactly which father and son it was. I think it was Abraham and Isaac, but I'm not sure. But I just think that's very poetic. And obviously there's a lot of themes in the Bible, when the spirit of death came down onto Egypt to kill the firstborn son, they put the blood of lambs on their doors, and it just represents how Jesus is the lamb, and his blood was spilled to save his people, which is the Jews, or now the continuation of the church. So yeah, I believe in for eschatology, I do not really have an opinion on eschatology. I just think it's very complex. I don't really understand a lot of the stuff, in Revelations, in the book of Revelations. I don't really have an opinion on that. I hope as I learn more, then I can develop an opinion on that. But yeah, so I don't really have an opinion on eschatology. Sacramentology. Let's see, sacramentology. So there's a lot here. I'm a cradle Baptist. I do not believe babies should be baptized. I think you should have the free will. I think you should have the conscious choice to be baptized. Baptism saves only if you have faith, because obviously baptism is not going to save if someone doesn't have faith that they're being saved. You know, I just think that's basic. I think that's pretty elementary. That someone that's baptized that doesn't have faith that they will be saved is not going to be saved because they don't have faith. You know, and the Bible keeps mentioning that you have to have faith. You know, that is baptismal efficacy. I am a memorialist. When it comes to the Eucharist, I do believe that it's spiritually the body and blood of Christ, and you receive it spiritually, and it is symbolic. But I don't know, like, lots of people make a big deal out of this, because I don't think it really makes a difference, at least, like, you know, I don't think it really makes a difference on your, like, spiritual experience by saying that the Eucharist is physically the body and blood of Christ. If it is the body and blood of Christ, or if it isn't, or if it's just a symbol, it doesn't take away from the spiritual significance of the Eucharist. You know, I do believe that the sacraments are important. So, yeah. Moving on, just flip my paper. Okay, apologetics. How do I defend my faith? So obviously, this is the school. Actually, I probably shouldn't be showing that in a YouTube video. It's okay. Well, I go to school that's pretty liberal. There's a lot of Catholics in my school. That's just completely unrelated. There's like one group of kids who are very Catholic, and there's one kid that I have in mind that's really Catholic, and I always debate with him about Catholicism. Yeah. But I'm very good friends with him, so yeah, I'm sure he's watching this video and he's gonna be like, oh, you have a YouTube channel, that's so, okay, whatever. I defend my faith. I really like the ontological argument for the existence of God. I love that argument. It's just so like interesting. It's cool to me. It's like so fascinating, you know. It's like God is that than which nothing else can be conceived. God is that than which nothing greater can be conceived. Like I just find it so like. I just think it's so like interesting just studying that, and I watched Inspiring Philosophy's like video trilogy on that, and it's really cool. I love it. I just love just debating God. Obviously, I try to be careful, because one sin that I fall into sometimes is that I debate for the sake of debate and not for the sake of actually changing someone's mind and being productive in my debates, because I love to debate. And so that's why usually when it comes to debating about like Christianity, I have to be very careful to not fall into that sin. So that's one that I struggle with. I am a complementarian. I do think women and men have different roles in the church, but they're equal roles nonetheless. Like God created women and men to be equal in value, but not equal in as in they do different things. They have different jobs. They have different niches. Okay, so I am an iconoclast, so I do believe that we should not have images to worship God. I strongly believe that images are not biblical. I strongly believe that, well, no, it's not biblical. I don't believe in images, but I will say that when lots of Protestants, especially like Baptists, say that, oh, it's not good to make like big like cathedrals or like big monuments, I guess, for Christ. When they say that, I'm like, well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with they putting images in those churches and cathedrals of God. I don't believe in putting images there. But I do believe that the building itself can be an expression to like express how they can express their love to God, because just the same as Baptists and other churches use like music to worship God. They use the art of music to worship God. I think other people are entitled to. I think it is a way of worshiping God through the art and the beauty of the art, which is as in the form of architecture. I don't think. Yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion. So yeah, that's my video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, it was inspired by Redeemed Zoomer's video, and he told us to make our own theology building blocks, I guess. So yeah, obviously I watch a lot of Redeemed Zoomer. I like Redeemed Zoomer. He's a good YouTuber. Obviously, that's why I named my channel Redeemed Gen Alpha, because I'm 13 years old. Some people would say that I'm Gen Z, but I'm like barely. Like, either I'm the last generation Z, or I'm the first generation Generation Alpha. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So this is my paper that I used. That's it back. Yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to make this video. I thought it was cool. Yeah, God bless you. Thank you for watching.